Two con men. One is riding the Michael Hearn train to hell. The other one is ducking and dodging Bob Chicarillo, trying to say Derek from More Dates, More Places gonna be sued, and trying to start a confrontation with Blessing the Watermill. Now, there's no secret that I am Greg Doucette's biggest mosquito. How you doing, Greg? Been a while. I know you miss me talking about you, even though, you know, you don't give a fuck. And I know you don't. You don't take nothing personal. That's why I can fuck with you, Greg. I can fuck with you. All I'm going to say about Michael Hearn is, who gives a fuck if the man is natural or not? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Michael Hearn didn't say go out and buy all these steroids that you be actually talking about on your fucking channel, Greg. All Mike said he take peptides and shit. All right? Now, there are certain peptides that, as we know, is banned by WADA. I take collagen peptide. Buy it from Walmart. It's not banned by WADA. It helps with collagen and all that shit. But it's protein, the peptide. Okay? Now, you jumped all on Michael Hearn's balls a couple weeks ago. You was on Michael Hearn as hard, Greg. But did you ever stop to think that a lot of shit that you promote, the reason why it's being pulled off the shelves, not because of the FDA and they're taking substances out of certain things because they can make money off of it because they, they're in the pocket of big pharma and blah, blah, blah. But because you're putting shit in your shit that you know was already probably being looked at by WADA and we're going to probably be banned by the FDA. So you like to push the envelope. And I appreciate that, Greg, even though you a con man and you like to push your cookbook like it's the greatest thing on God's green fucking earth, which is bull shit. All right? I respect your hustle. I respect your hustle. You even got on Nick Trigilli and called his stuff garbage, and you got on him about the Nick Walk shit. So I got to give it to you, Greg. You go out to anyone who you think you'll get views on. Anyone. And that's how you do on YouTube. You just a hustler. You like to hustle. There's nothing wrong with making your money, man. Make your fucking money. But this Michael Hearn shit, it's like your artists done turned off your Jeff Cavalier shit, your Michael Hearn shit, you know. Now, you talked about Will Tennyson and his powerlifting shit. That was actually kind of a good video. I like that video. But this Michael Hearn session you have, man. Look, I understand Mike look better than you. No homo. Got a whole pinnacle physique. That's why they call him the Titan. You know, he's a movie star. Gladiator, Michael Hearn. He's Mike fucking O'Hearn. And I don't give a fuck if he's on TRT, HRT, or if he isn't and he's natural. I don't care about that. I respect his work ethic. That's what makes Michael Hearn so well liked amongst the community. Everybody liked watching this shit because his work ethic, the way he trains. Yes, some of the things he might say is borderline not too believable. But at the end of the day, this man got to show you his blood work. He ain't got to do a motherfucking thing for you. Nothing. And that's why people flock to his channel, hoping that one day he might just do that. It's like the Liver King before fucking goddamn Vigorous Steve exposed him. But actually, Derek from More Dates, More Places got to Vigorous Steve, and then all the shit kind of goddamn happened. But the point I'm trying to make is, because Liver King went to Derek first and Vigorous Steve, but the point I'm trying to make is, it didn't hurt Vigorous Steve. I'm not Vigorous Steve, Liver King. As a matter of fact, Liver King done got even more impressive now because everybody trying to bring him down. Same Michael Hearn. If someone actually finds what he's taking, if he is taking steroids, guess what that's going to do with Michael Hearn? They're going to make his stocks go up, baby. Mike don't give a fuck. Mike is clanging and banging, making muscle babies, what the fuck you want to call them, and inspiring people to stay healthy. He's not recommending you go out and bulk and put on 30 pounds of lean mass and do this shit and do that shit and take your GO2 max and all this shit, even though Mike sells subs. He's not doing it like you do. This is why when that testosterone shit came down, you were the prime suspect because you promoted it like it was God's green medicine. It's kind of like saying that E85 is not better than 93 octane in your car. We know E85 is God's gas to high performance, especially like my car, modified, supercharged ass vehicles. So you were trying to promote that like E85, and that was just, that's not true. Or even like cocaine. You can't, weed is not as potent as cocaine. And I don't smoke Neither, but I know you talk to a weed head and a crackhead seem to have more problem than the weed head because that crack is more potent than the weed. Now, depending on relation that weed was wet, you know, and you might ask how I know all this lingo. I got some drug addicts in my fucking family. Every family does, so trust me. You can always tell when somebody just smoke a little bit of reefer and they're cool and mellow than somebody that been on wet and delusional and have hallucinations and shit like that. All right. So that's why when the Turk shit came down, you were suspect number one, and everybody else, they didn't get that much flock, but you did. But get out the Michael Hearn gravy train, Greg. Worry about them Troyan twins, the TT boys. Worry about them. Ain't you training for a bodybuilding show? Worry about them. Worry about them. Get them squared the fuck away. Cause it look like you have no control over them. Them boys doing the fuck they want to do. Now let me transition to that bald-headed spermatola, that G for P, drama queen queer, nigga ass Trigilio over there. Now, if it's one thing I can't stand, is a pompous asshole. And my son's down there having a good time. Sorry if you guys hear me having a good time watching this show. The one thing I can't stand is someone who claims that their channel is dedicated to bringing people up when this whole channel is dedicated to fucking drama. We all seen what happened at the honor with Nick Walker losing to Samson Data. Nick Trigilio didn't like that shit. We all seen what's been going on in the supplement world with Derek Mo, David Mo Place, and Nick Trigilio doesn't like that shit. Claiming that Derek from Mo Days Mo Place robbed the ideal from Ghosts. Their subs, their energy drinks. Now, I'm old school. I drink caffeine. I like Monsters. I like coffee. I don't believe in pre-workouts too much. I buy a container. I done had Ghost. I done had Raw. I done had a lot of shit. And that shit would last me, a small container that cost about 40 bucks, probably last me 9 months. Okay? Supplements, I don't depend upon. They can give you the edge. I love fish oil, multivitamins. I take that religiously because you need that type of omega-3s and stuff in your system. But the other shit like pre-workouts, beta-alanine, the odd shit, cup of coffee, creatine, protein. I take beta-alanine if I'm doing high rep work, which is rare. But that other shit you don't need. But every supplement company has a blueprint of somebody else's hard work. Bottom line, I don't care how you change the can design up, you're going to always have a supplement that's going to be pretty close, if not a replica of another supplement. Everybody uses the same fucking formula. They might add something here or take something out, put a little bit here, a little bit there. Kind of like The Rock with his Zoa. I love the Zoa energy drink from time to time. And if I do give me an energy drink like that, all mine is zero sugar. But they all have pretty much the same goddamn dosage of shit in them. Some just have a little bit more others in certain areas. But they follow the same blueprint. Now, it's all about pricing though. Nick, you went on a rampage, but your subs have the same shit in it as Derek shit and Ghost shit. And by the way, John Bravo called you an asshole. And I left a comment on John's video, the one he just did about you. Nick asshole Trigilio has a good ring to it. So you act like you don't like drama, but that's all you do is perk drama. You didn't respond to that John Bravo video with Sonny Andrews. She kind of knocked your dick, or whatever's left of your dick, in the dirt. Trigilio in the dirt. All right? Look, man. Then you on this blessing the water boo shit. All right? Calling the man a peg leg. Now, we all know Blessing overinflates a lot of goddamn shit. But here's the kicker. You haven't been on Olympia stage yet, motherfucker. And your bodybuilding career didn't last as long as Bob Chicarillo. I'm going to say it again like I've been saying in all your videos. Evidence is on screen right here. Bob Chicarillo. He dusted your ass in that response video when you call him a piece of fucking shit that you edit out on your goddamn video. I can't say words over here about my Patreon because I curse a lot of people out. Fuck that bullshit. Fuck that bullshit. You got a hate boner for Nick over there at Nick Strength and Power. Why? Because he's a bigger channel than you. Now, we all know Nick can be wishy-washy over there, too. He wasn't impressed with Big Wormy. Now he is all of a sudden. You know, we all know Nick kind of caters, but that's his thing. But I trust Nick content over there at Nick Strength and Power than your content, Nick Trigilli. Whether you performed or not. And then who are you to say that Blessing can't dial his physique in without a goddamn trainer? If you really know how to train, you don't need a fucking goddamn trainer. You don't need one. Take steroids and do the right goddamn thing as a bodybuilder. You don't need a goddamn trainer. Know what to eat, know how to cut. That's basic shit. If Blessing don't want to pay bukus of money to have somebody tell him what to eat and how to train, he want to do it the right way and learn on his own and be more proficient at how he does things, then that's him. That is him. I don't have a powerlifting coach right now. I'm a personal trainer. I'm going to do it my way. I don't want to have to deal with other people. I'd rather do it trial and error and get experience. How you think trainers become trainers? How you think trainer train people to be an Olympia? They went through trial and error and learned their craft, motherfucker. Who said Bless won't be a trainer down the line? He's trying to learn a craft on his own. Something you failed at. Son of a bitch. Anyway, channels like you that talk a lot of shit. You talk a lot. Well, Blessing took it personally. You already know the man didn't like you, so you DM the goddamn dude. Well, DM the guy that he having beef with, talking about him. And so Blessing got in touch with you like a man was supposed to do. And you trying to play it out, be nice, so you can make content. You know that man was already pissed off at you. You threw your 2 cents in. I wouldn't have bet you $1,000 cash right now that if you would see Blessing in public, which you rarely come out of your basement. Even Bob Chicarillo said that. You like a garden gnome staying in the motherfucking basement. If you see Blessing face to face, you wouldn't do shit. You wouldn't do shit. You fit the bill. You seem like that type of dude. You would talk all that shit and then see Blessing and then avoid him. You seem like that dude. Talked about that Sean Ray shit. You ain't gonna get Sean Ray face. Sean Ray probably not shit. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. And that's why a lot of people are calling you out in your comment section. That's exactly why. Well, I go get some evidence on whoever try to dox him or blackmail him. That shit don't work on me. I don't give 2 fucks. Put my history, but I don't give 2 fucks. That already been tried before. And all I did made my channel grow, bitch. So, it just badly who the fuck I am. Don't really give a fuck. At the end of the day, though, Nick, your channel is going to wither the fuck up. You might be getting a new sub, but the people ain't watching your old sub and turn you the fuck out. Then you promote your shit every 5 seconds in the video. You worked in Greg Doucette. Take somebody else's hard work and say, well, yeah, he wouldn't have that stomach. He would take this, and this from old school labs. And everybody in your comment section tell you that that shit is garbage. Garbage. Now, you excuse me. I have a supercharged 5.0 outside that needs my attention. I got to upload a tune to help with some little bit rev issues in first gear sometimes. And I'm getting ready to put my goddamn new pulley on here in the next couple of goddamn days, since I don't need to get a retune because the tune has been, quote unquote, what's the word I'm looking for? It's been scaled to where I can add power without having to get a tune. Just got to download it, send it off, and let them tinker with the tune, but I ain't got to pay for a whole new tune. Learn something today. Thank you, Alex. Learn something today about that shit. And I still got to dial in my Barton shifter just a little bit. But I am, to let you 5.0 guys know in this video before I make the next one in the car, I'm going to go to the RST or a different clutch. Probably going to get a sprung and not unsprung. And get around 800 horsepower capable clutch because this RXT 1000, this is very aggressive. I like it, but it's a little aggressive. It's a little aggressive. I probably have to dial back just a couple of 100 horsepower and give me a different clutch, and then try to increase the horsepower up and not try to max out the clutch, but come as close to 800 as I can without damaging that clutch. But we'll see if this tune helps with that rev issue that I'm having when I be in first gear sometime and I come off well, when I engage the clutch, which disengages when I engage the clutch pedal, that disengages the clutch from the flywheel, right? From the engagement transmission. So every time I do that, I can be in a low RPM sometimes. It'll rev up, and I can be barely moving. It'll like it's trying to rev match your rev up. So, and what that does, it causes the RPM to fluctuate, which affects the short fuel trims. It's trying to dump fuel because it thinks the car's trying to go and the car's not trying to go. I'm not trying to go nowhere. I'm actually trying to, you know, disengage the clutch from the flywheel and all that shit. And so it will rev up. So Alex told me it's probably the, not the clutch assist, some shit that's in the car that's built those cars. And he's going to tinker it with it in a tune. So we'll see if that fixes the fucking problem. I'll send him a dialogue in a little bit today and we'll figure it out. But other than that, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Live stream this weekend. And yeah, that's all I got to say about Nick Trigili and Greg Doucette. Just a bunch of bullshit going on around there, guys. Pick your goddamn poison. There's more shit going on in the FDA, China, Russia, and America, and Taiwan, and school shooting shit than this little beef that Nick Trigili's trying to fucking stir up with Blessing the Water, dude. But oh well, we'll see. You guys have a terrific Thursday and enjoy the rest of your day. I am out, guys. Peace.